happily in the forest. Suddenly, he was reminded of his ugly red voice. His face turned pale and his eyes started watering. Suddenly, he heard a nightingale singing nearby. The peacock thought, "What a sweet voice she has! Everybody loves it, but when I utter a sound, everybody makes fun of me." Just then appeared the goddess. She asked the peacock, "Why are you sad?" The peacock said, "I have got such a beautiful body, but my voice is so bad that everyone laughs at it, so this beauty is useless." The goddess replied, "You are the only one who is unhappy. Several creatures have been gifted by God with different gifts. You, the beauty, eagle, the strength, nightingale, the sweet voice, so on and so forth. So don't grumble over your weakness. Accept it the way it is and be happy. Hence, we should not regret on what we don't have, rather be satisfied with what we have."
Two men are journeying together. When one of them noticed an axe lying on the ground. "We have had a lucky find," said the one man. "Don't say we," replied the other. "Say you have had a find." Later, the people who had lost the axe came and come to them, and the people who had it, seeing the owners in pursuit, said, "We are done for." "Don't say we," his companion answered. "Say I am done for, since when you found the axe, you will not let me share possession of it." So this story tells us that if we do not give our friends a share of our good fortune, they will not be faithful to us in our city.
A son and his father were walking in the mountains. Suddenly, his son falls, hurts himself, and screams, "Ah!" To his surprise, he heard a voice repeating, somewhere in the mountain, "Ah!" Curious, he yells, "Who are you?" He receives the answer, "Who are you?" He looks at his father and asks, "What's going on?" The father smiles and says, "My son, pay attention, and let's reach the mountain." "I admire you," the voice answers. "I admire you." Again the man screams, "You are a champion." The voice replies, "You are a champion." The boy is surprised, but does not understand. Then the father exclaimed, "People call this echo, but really this is life. It gives you back everything you say or do. Our life is simply a reflection of our actions. Life will give you back everything you have given to it."
Everyone lives in the communities. People and communities need to be good citizens. A citizen is a member of the community, state, or country. There are many ways to be a good citizen. A good citizen respects others, treats others as they would like to be treated. A good citizen follows rules. We have rules that we must all follow. Rules keep a community clean and safe. Another way to be a good citizen is to help others. Try to be a good neighbor. Good neighbors help each other and care for one another. Thank you.
Carter family has two girls, Mary and Kate. Mary is a little girl. She's only 6. She doesn't go to school. Certainly she doesn't know how to read and write. But her older sister Kate is a schoolgirl. She's 10. One day, Mom and Dad go to the grocery store downtown. Kate is 4, and she wants to watch TV in the living room. When she goes there, she sees Mary sitting at the table. She is doing something on the table, and she even doesn't notice Kate. Kate walks to Mary and asks, "What are you doing, Mary?" Mary says, "I'm writing a letter to my friend, Rose." Kate is confused. She thought her sister hasn't gone to school yet. So Kate said, "But how can you? You don't know how to write." Hearing this, Mary hold her head up and said happily, "It doesn't matter because she doesn't know how to read."
soon. But can you imagine that the tree can talk and share too? Of course, no tree moves, as that's what just that people do. 虽然it may sound dull, some trees still communicate with each other. Willow trees are the best known of these trees. When insects begin nibbling the willow tree, the tree spits out a special smell at once. This smell tells the other willows that harmful insects are coming near. All of them quickly make a chemical in their leaves. This chemical is bad from insects. The insects do not like it, and they fly away soon. In this way, the willow tree protects itself from the insects. The next time people walk in the woods, maybe the trees start talking to each other quietly. And when someone says that tree cannot talk, please tell them that every tree do messages to each other too. Thank you.
Look up at the night sky. What can you see? Before it got too bright, people could even see about 2,500 different stars. Now that fills the skies over our cities. This is called light pollution. Because of it, people in cities can only see about 10 stars. Most of the time light helps us, but light isn't always good. We need time of dark to rest. 100 years ago, we have lost time of dark. Now the night is like day. Some scientists are studying the health effects of light pollution. Other scientists are stop light pollution and make our life better. For example, many streets now have covers. The cover focuses the light toward the ground. They stop the light from going up into the sky. They also save energy. The covers are a small change, but they still have a positive effect. Thank you.
Once there was a naughty rabbit. One day, the rabbit ran far away into a forest. There he saw a spring. While the rabbit was drinking water in the spring, a wolf walked from behind a tree. A rabbit. My lucky day, the wolf thought, approaching the rabbit. You know this forest belongs only to wild animals like me. Why have you come to my take water from this spring? Asked Wolf. The rabbits knew that wolves were dangerous animals. He wants to eat me for his lunch. I must escape from this animal, he thought. This way, both the rabbit and the wolf looked to each other carefully. The rabbit heard some woodcutters. They were kind of wayward in rabbits and wolf, saying, if I can keep talking to the little wolf for a little longer, the woodcutters will be here. They will chase away, sobbed the rabbit. This way, the rabbit kept for a few more minutes. The woodcutters arrived. These are both the rabbit and wolf. They cut the wolf bit him before letting him go. The rabbit ran back to his mother, and then he promised his mother never to wander into the forest again. Thank you.
One day, a man was walking by a wood and he heard the cat meowing from bushes nearby. The cat was done and getting a help getting out. When the man ran out, the cat got scared and scratched the man. The man is in green and painful, didn't back down. He tried again and again, even as the cat continued to touch his hands. Another passerby saw this and said, "Just let it be. The cat will find a way to come on later." The man didn't pay heed, but tried again to help the cat. Once he helped the cat free, he told the other man, "The cat is an animal and its instincts make can scratch and attack. I am a human and my instincts make and making compassionate and kind.
Mrs. Lee is shopping at the supermarket with her 3 children. She looks worried. Her husband has no work and she only has a little money for food. A young man is working at the supermarket. His name is Jeff. Jeff is storing all vegetables into a box. What are you going to do with these vegetables? Mrs. Lee asks. I'm going to throw it in the garbage, Jeff says. Can I have them? Mrs. Lee asks. We have a pet rabbit. I can give the vegetables to a rabbit. Sure, you can have the vegetables, Jeff says. He gives Mrs. Lee a big box of all vegetables. The Lee family doesn't really have a rabbit. Mrs. Lee wants the old vegetables to make soup for her family. Every week, Jeff gives Mrs. Lee a box of vegetables for the rabbit. Sometimes, Mrs. Lee finds cans of soup under the vegetables. Sometimes she finds soap, juice, or baby food. When Mrs. Lee goes to the supermarket one day, Jeff is not there. He doesn't work at the supermarket anymore, but it doesn't matter. Mrs. Lee's husband is working again. She doesn't need any old vegetables. 10 years later, Mrs. Lee is shopping at the supermarket when she sees Jeff. He is standing in the store's office. He is the store manager now. Mrs. Lee, Jeff says, I think of you and your family often. Then he asks quietly, how's the rabbit? Thank you for asking, Mrs. Lee says and smiles. The rabbit left a long time ago. We are all doing fine. Thank you.